My name is Deirdre Black and I'm the Heritage Officer here in Dun Leary-Rathdown. In the original small fishing village of Dun Leary, we know that as far back as 1728 there was a coffee shop. People came there to read the newspapers, to read political pamphlets, to do trade deals, and of course to enjoy the new and invigorating drink of coffee. But things really took off in the first half of the 19th century, when we had the double whammy of massive transport innovation and the construction of the pier in Dun Leary. As far back as the 1820s, people were able to come out here with the horse-drawn mail coach. When King George IV, after whom Kingstown was named, when he arrived in 1821, he was the first monarch to actually sail by steamship. Soon afterwards, we had the first railway in Ireland here in the 1830s. The roads were changing as well. So we had horse-drawn omnibuses in the 1870s. These then evolved into horse-drawn trams, which eventually became the electric trams of the 1890s. The evolution of mass car ownership in the 60s, coupled with the new car ferries, changed the dynamic a little bit between transport innovation and taking the sea air in Dun Leary. And more and more people started moving through Dun Leary rather than moving to it. The next big leap in transport innovation was probably the electrification of the Dart in the 1980s. And it still remains the only electric train in Ireland. This year's big leap in transport innovation is what we see here, the new separated and protected cycle path along the coast, which has been part of the nation's COVID resilience reaction. And you can see that it is a very, very busy amenity at the minute and forms part of a new 21st century approach to transport innovation. A guidebook from the 1920s nicely sums up the appeal. This is by Stephen Gwynn, 1927. If you wish to begin your seaside holiday at once on reaching Ireland, there is an alternative to going to a hotel in the city. At Dun Leary, which is really a pleasant suburban watering place, the Marine Hotel overlooks the harbour. And beyond that, across 5 miles of water, the Hill of Howth closes the northern side of Dublin Bay. Go where you will, in Ireland or out of it, it is hard to find a lovelier view.